Hi guys, welcome to the week. As we start this week, I want to start strong and start with a small story. In the 1920s, there was a guy by the name of Roger Bannister, and he became the fastest man to run a mile. He ran the mile in under 4 minutes. Prior to that, everyone told him, and everyone, it was common knowledge to the running world, to the athletics world, that if you would run a mile in less than 4 minutes, that your heart would physically explode. That you would not be able to physically do it. The human was not made to move that fast. Our organs couldn't handle the load, and we would not be able to go past that 4 minute barrier. And Roger Bannister, at the age of 25, not a young spring chicken, 25 years old. Like most people's best athletic years are 18 to 225. But at 25, he ran the fastest that any human thought possible. And at the age of 25, he ran the mile in 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Within a few months after that, multiple people broke the 4 minute record. And since that day, as of 2022, 1,755 runners have been able to break officially the 4 minute barrier. Maybe others have broken it just for themselves and they have not, advertised it. But maybe they just challenged themselves and tried to do it themselves. But Roger Bannister actually did it the first time in the public eye and broke down all of the beliefs that it weren't possible. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, guys. And so what I want to say, relate to that is, there is potential inside of each and every one of us. Deep and very powerful potential in the areas of our lives that we are strong in. Leadership skills, project management skills, communication skills, skills where we can reach out into the marketplace and provide a specific value to them, to it in general, or specifically in different areas that haven't been yet tapped into. We haven't even gotten to the depth of it. Sometimes I hear people say, I can't. And most of the time that means I won't, or I don't believe I can. And in both situations, it's kind of incorrect. And that's actually one of the answers, one of the things that I do not allow in our family is our children to say, I can't. Because most of the time it means you won't. But saying I can't, it just makes me angry. It just hits me on a level so deep in my soul that I just want to rip that word out of the vocabulary of the English use, because so many people use the word I can't, when really what it means is I won't. But the potential is there. And so guys, as we've been building Taika Translations all of these years, and as we've worked hard to grow this company, you guys know we work near loved ones, we demonstrate Christianity, and we want to be wealthy spiritually, mentally, financially. And I think part of that is realizing that there is potential inside of each and every one of us that we're not even using yet. And that's one of the reasons I'm making these videos now. The potential for me to advertise and to grow our company and to take the lead on demonstrating what it takes to grow our company is there. And I'm not even using it. I have it previous to now. I haven't been using that. We had access to YouTube for years. And I had access to a camera for years. I didn't have the full access to the knowledge of how to use it until Karina came on board and kind of helped me and kind of gave us some pointers to help us understand a little better how to use it. and to make a little bit better quality stuff. But now we do. But the potential was there. And so the message I want to teach, maybe not teach, but share with our team this morning is that there is potential inside of you that you're not even tapping into, and that you can. And once you do, it takes your life and our lives to a whole new level. And this could be in the relationship of your spiritual walk, or professional work that you do, or service in your church, or just in your family relationships at home, and in how you care for your children and how you spend time investing in them. It could be skills on the computer that you can use to help grow our company. It could be skills in becoming better physically, in better condition physically. Could be better spiritual walk with God. And you haven't even tapped into that. So many people say, "But I don't have time," or you can come up with a multitude of excuses. The guy, Roger Bannister, could have said, "My heart will explode. It's impossible." People said that. Actually, doctors in that day said, "No, it will literally, there is no possible way. It will explode. You will die." And he said, "No, I'm not going to die. I'm going to try it. Because what if they're not right? What if they're not correct? What if God made me fast?" So when I look at our company, God made us fast. God made us highly technical. God made us amazing processors. God made us diverse in skill. God gave us some marketing people. God gave us a great salesperson. God gave me talent and skill to speak to people in front of this video and not be afraid of that, and to overcome some of my fears of doing that. God gave all of these things, and what if we're not using them to our full potential? And in some cases, we are not. And what I want to communicate to our team is that we can, and that we should, and that we will, as we continue building this company. And that's what it takes to build the company. The utilization of all of those resources that we've been given to be able to grow and to be able to press forwards. I can make those sales calls. I can make that beautiful piece of content that will resonate with people. I can send out those emails to our clients as we work with them each day to build relationships and to create more communication between us, so that we can do more work together. The list goes on. So you can tell me that you won't, but don't tell me that you can't. I can't exercise more because I'm whatever reason. You can. Go do it. Say it's valuable and give it the time, and go do it. Because when you do that over time, you create incredible results for yourself and the people around you. And that's what we're about at Taika. We're about realizing the potential that God has put inside each and every one of us. We've been made in the image of a creator. God created us in his image. God's very image and likeness is on us. In that image, we create, we invest, we build and do amazing things that bring out this incredible life-giving fruitfulness that isn't seen anywhere else in creation. Well, I guess that's not fully accurate. I mean, the world around us, is full of God's created things, but we're the only one created in his very image, with his very spirit inside of us, given the commission to go forward and do what only humans can do. Cows, they can't create a system to translate stuff. They can't even speak English. Right? Chickens, they lay eggs and that's it. Okay, they do a bunch of other stuff, but basically they lay eggs and produce, and that's it. But humans are the only entity on earth that can vastly outproduce everything it needs for its own existence and for the existence of others. And so I just want to help our team understand there's untapped potential inside of each and every one of us. And I implore you to use that. I implore you to think about those gifts and talents that you've been given and use them today. And stop telling yourself, I can't, because you can. You won't. And use that and say, I will today. I will break the barrier like Roger Bannister did when he broke the 4-minute barrier. I will break down that barrier. People in my family, I will break down that phrase. People in my family can't. No more will I believe that. Because I today will. And I will move forward, creating an impactful existence and influence the people around me with excellence, with skills that they never knew I had. And I will create an incredible, beautiful, forward living life instead of one that is limited by this cloud of belief that says I can't, or I won't, or I might not, or what if I try and I fail? And that's honestly, that's been what the spirit of Taika has been from the very beginning. Like Maggie and her belief that we could actually build a company was the reason that any of this exists today. I mean, I was skeptical at the beginning. I came out of the HVAC company, big industrial. I came out of the Air Force and then came out of the HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. And Maggie said, Jason, I really think we could do something with the translation business. And the only reason that we have this today is because Maggie said, you know what, we can. And she convinced me that we should give it the best shot we could and invest all of our skills into it and see if we could. And now we've created a multi-million-dollar organization because of it. So guys, I hope that's an inspiration to you today. Let's go forward and prosper. Let's utilize the resources that God's given to us because we can. You can do more than you think you can. You've got deeper skills than you thought you had. Remove can't and replace it with can and will.